Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize a great American, Howard Curtis Jones, a constituent and dear friend who is the founder and president of the Wilson, North Carolina Opportunities Industrialization Center. This past Monday, September 29th, Mr. Jones was presented with the Outstanding Rural Leader of the Year Award at an auspicious occasion in Raleigh, North Carolina, the highest award bestowed by the North Carolina Rural Center and the Rural Economic Development Organization. This recognition could not be awarded to a more deserving individual. Mr. Jones has long been an inspiration to many with his compassion and work. I am honored to call Howard Jones my friend of more than 45 years. The Rural Leader Award recognizes an individual who demonstrates remarkable commitment to improving the way of life in rural North Carolina by enhancing the community and positively impacting the quality of life for its residents. Mr. Jones has been helping people from Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 40 years. He has earned this recognition through decades of hard work and community involvement. Born in Sims, North Carolina during the Depression in 1933 as one of 16 children, Howard has spent the majority of his life trying to empower disadvantaged populations in rural eastern North Carolina. He motivates them to reach their full potential by teaching vocational skills and helping them secure gainful employment. In 1972, after returning to his home community from employment in New York City, Mr. Jones started OIC of Wilson, a 501c3 tax-exempt organization, with the goal of helping to empower individuals to find employment opportunities. Wilson OIC, as we call it, provides services to disadvantaged youth and adults, including pre-vocational training, employment readiness and referral services, health educational programs, and programs to help dislocated workers transition to new careers. Remarkably, Mr. Jones began OIC with little more than his faith in God, unshakable resolve, and steadfast dedication that it could be done. He has had no funding. He had no staff when he started except volunteers. Over the years, Wilson OIC has expanded to employ 35 workers, place more than 200 citizens per year in jobs. Importantly, Wilson OIC adapts to the services and training they provide to our changing world and assists clients with acquiring the skills needed to compete in the 21st century economy. For 10 years, I had the honor of serving as board chair for Wilson OIC and was involved in helping to secure its present site, which was an abandoned elementary school in the city. In addition, Mr. Speaker, to Mr. Jones's work with OIC, he has been a leader among OICs nationally and internationally. He was a personal friend and confidant of the national founder, the Reverend Dr. Leon Howard Sullivan, who must be remembered as the first African American to serve on the board of directors for General Motors. He was also the author of the Sullivan Principles, which led to dismantling of South Africa's system of apartheid. Mr. Speaker, Howard Jones has received more than 100 awards during his career. In 1987, he received the Governor's Award for Outstanding Volunteer Service. In 1987, he was recognized at the national level with the Thomas Jefferson Award. In 1997, President Clinton presented Mr. Jones with the Lifetime Achievement Jefferson Award. And in 2009, he received the first Community Stellar Award by Success Dynamics. The list goes on and on. Finally, Howard Jones and Wilson OIC, 4 times each year, distribute thousands of pounds of food to low-income families in the community. When they conduct their food distribution program, hundreds of citizens literally line up through the night to receive these commodities. Howard Jones, Mr. Speaker, is an icon in our community. Howard has been married to his wife, Sylvia Neal Jones, for many years. He is the father of 5 adult children and 7 grandchildren. Mr. Speaker, I ask my colleagues to join me in congratulating Howard Curtis Jones on being selected as Outstanding Rural Leader of the Year. He is most deserving of this honor. Mr. Jones is an example of how a single individual can make an immense positive impact in his community in his state and in his country. I thank you for time this morning, Mr. Speaker. I yield.